Hello and welcome back to Dumbed Down Tech. So today we're going to have a little look at my rather temperamental NZXT Kraken Z73 AIO. And when I say it's been temperamental, it's been, to be honest, really frustrating. So I was running this on my home rig, running a Ryzen 5800X, and when I was rendering, it would get up to 90 degrees at times, and then my processor would start throttling and it would then worry the hell out of me. So I replaced this with another 360 AIO, which has been frustrating in its own way. I'm not in love with the build quality of the new one, and there's just a few things I'm really not impressed with. I'm going off topic. That'll be for a future video. I'll do that in a future video to cover my annoyances with that one. So coming back to the Kraken, I thought 90 degree, right, that's dead, ripped it out and didn't think much of it. But I was explaining this to Chris and he was like, well, let's have a little look at it. So I brought it into the office. We chucked it on the Dell Sleeper build. That's running a Ryzen 5600X, and with a half-hour Cinebench run, we averaged about 73 degrees, which is not that bad. I mean, it's not great. It's not that bad. So then we started to think, what's changed? So then we're like, maybe there was an airlock. Maybe there's a bit gunked up or something. Maybe it's lost too much water. So I brought in, I can hear a little bit sloshing around in there. So yes, it has lost a little bit. All AIOs will lose a bit of water through evaporation, mainly through like the tubes and that. Can't be prevented. Some of the new AIOs you can actually refill. This is not one of them. So then also thinking, if it's not water, what else could be wrong with it? Now, a lot of AIOs can suffer getting gunked up and jammed up. So the pump is actually running. I know that because when we ran it, we could actually feel the difference in temperature from the tube. So under this plate, you'll have lots of fins. Further up, you'll have an opening for what comes through, passes along the fins, and where you get your heat transfer. Now, I'm beginning to wonder, are the fins all messed up so we're not getting that heat transfer, or is the opening further up all gunked up so we're not getting a lot of water passing over those fins? So today we're going to do something really stupid, which is to try and service a non-serviceable pup. Can only go well. Once we've done it, what we're going to do is we're going to get my trusty screwdriver, my trusty toothbrush, and some cleaning alcohol. Yes, that is cleaning alcohol, not the other kind of alcohol. I mean, by the end of this video, the other alcohol may make an appearance, but for now, it'll be cleaning alcohol. And we're going to open this up and see what kind of state it's in. Then we're going to clean it, we're going to put it back together, we're going to put it back on the Dell Sleeper build, and we'll see if we've made any improvement, or if I've completely and utterly broken it. Either way, it'll be a journey. So come along with me while we do this complete ridiculous endeavour. Let's get into it. So this is where we're going to start. Right, I think the best place to start is, let's take these out and see what we find. Obviously we're going to try and be as gentle as possible, as there'll be O-rings and God knows what else in here, and I don't want to pinch any of them or tear any of them, and yes, I'm gonna get covered thermal paste that's hiding in these screws. I spent half of my life covered in thermal paste recently. I've done a lot of CPU testing lately. That will be in an upcoming video. And we've done quite a few cooler reviews lately as well. So yeah, thermal paste seems to be my life at the moment. Okay. I've never taken one of these apart, so I don't know how easy this is all going to come apart. I may need something to pry it open. Oh no, there we go. There we go. So, does that come off? Aha, here we go. Let's try and take this off and see what we've got. To be honest, it's actually not looking as bad as I thought. Yes, there is some gunk there. And so these are the fins I was saying about. Okay. The question will be whether that will ever go back on properly. Or whether or not that's completely had it. We'll soon figure that out. It'll probably press down. So, I can't see many other problems there. So, let's get trusty toothbrush. And we're going to very gently do this clean. Do you know what? I don't know what that kind of gunk is. Break out the alcohol. There we go. So, give this a good clean up. There we go. Well, so I really was expecting to open this up and find lots and lots of gunk, but no. So we'll clean this all up. Give it all very good clean. Let's have a little look at the rubber part. So it looks like obviously the water comes in here and then distributes across here, which distributes that, and then it goes back up through those little holes. So, okay. More alcohol. And so this is pure, so this will actually evaporate completely, and then I'll have a little look at the pump. I mean, otherwise I do not know what is going on with this, and it may be that this is actually completely had it. So because I have seen ones when you open them up through other videos, when you open it up, like this channel would be so gunked that you couldn't see anything. Right. Okay. Well, more alcohol. I am a cleaning alcoholaholic. So let's get some right in there. I mean, it could be that the pump is failing, but all the software seems to say that it's not. So, right, let's put that to one side and let's have a little look at this. See, I mean, it looks like I could possibly go deeper, but I don't want to go too deep because I don't want to lose too much water. Speaking of water, I've got some deionized water and a little syringe, so let's see if I can even put some water back in. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with this. This could just end up making a right mess, so okay, let's try and jiggle about, see if we can free up any air. We'll come back to that in a moment. Right, so we've jiggled the radiator around quite a bit. Didn't get much air come through. Let's close up my alcohol before I get high. Alright, and I mean, that's it. I cannot see much going on there, so I suppose the best bet is just put it together and see if that has made any difference. I very much doubt it has, but you know, we can only hope. So let's make sure we get this on the right bit. So that's going to go in there. There we go. Let's just make sure we're all good. And I take out plate. I mean, it's looking. I mean, that is not going to get much cleaner. So now we've got these notches, so I just need to get this lined back up with those notches, which I think it's like that. There we go. Take trusty toothbrush away, back to trusty screwdriver, still covered in thermal paste. And again, we'll I'm not going to go too tight at the moment, so we can then evenly distribute the pressure as it goes down. So I'm going to go to the sides and while I went away to shake the radiator a bit to try and free up some air, I did have another quick look online, and some people have said with the Acertex that there might be air trapped in the system. It can happen. I mean, the way I ran this was with the tubes obviously higher than the pump. Maybe I had some air collect at the top. I don't know. But for the sake of quickly doing this, giving it a quick clean, chucking it back into a system, and what I'll probably do is leave it on the Dell system for a while and do numerous tests, and we'll see. I might even chuck it back in the home system. We'll wait and see. Alright. Okay, now we've got those in, we'll slowly torque the pressure up. Don't want to go ridiculous, so I don't want to crush anything. I'm going to go around the pan to try distribute the pressure. Okay. Let's go around, make sure I haven't missed any. There we go, did miss that one. There we go. Okay. Back one side. Right, let's clean that all up. Obviously, when this goes back in the system, gonna have to be very careful it doesn't spurt everywhere. So yeah, let's give it a little wiggle round. Right, I'll be back in a moment. We're gonna throw this into the Dell Sleeper, and am I leaking through that? Let's have a little look. You saw that, so hang on, let's give it another shake. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, let's clean this up, get it back in the system, and we'll see what happens. And we're back. So, taking it away, done a bit of testing. So another 30 minutes in a bench run. The before and after runs were done at 71 degrees. And have we had any improvement? Has it helped? I am quite surprised, yeah, because inside it didn't look that dirty, didn't look that clogged up, but before cleaning we had a package temp of 73.3 Celsius, afterwards 71.6, 1.7 degree improvement, CCD 74.5, afterwards 72.3, 2.2 degree improvement, and on the highest core before cleaning 73.1, and afterwards 71.4, so another 1.7 degree improvement. They're literally just using a magic toothbrush, getting close on 2 degree all round. Yeah, still doesn't mean it's going to be reliable, still doesn't answer why did I hit 90 numerous times with this in the home system. I've had a little look online and quite a few people saying literally just take it out your system, give it a good shake up, put it back in, solves problems. I will, if I have any future problems, I will update in the comments below. And I will say it wasn't very hard just to take it apart and have a quick check. I will say if you are going to do that, be careful. Before I put this in the Dell system, I powered it up to one side to make sure I didn't have water spurting everywhere, because water system bad. After making sure there was no leaks, then I put it in for the testing. So just be careful if you're doing that. Very easy just to rush it, put it in. No, I mean, not only have you got to pay for a new cooler, yeah, you may have damaged something more expensive. So I am going to put this in at home, as I said, because I'm not happy with the new AIO, that bolt. So put the trustworthy one back in, hopefully trustworthy, touch wood, and we'll see what happens in the future. So thank you for coming along in this journey. I hope it's helped. And please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.